Hello and welcome to this week's Lion Tracks Update. I'm Hunter Robinson, joined once again in the studio by Southeastern Athletic Director Bart Belaires. And Bart, the game was absolutely amazing the other day. It was a great game. What are your thoughts on the way the team played?
Well, I think they played really well. I think sometimes when you jump out to a 17-0 lead, it's hard to stay. You know, as a basketball coach, I would rather be down by 4 points at halftime than up by 4 points because you know you have to pick it up. So sometimes sustaining a lead is tougher. And I think we probably, and I wasn't inside the locker room, but maybe mentally we coasted a little bit. There was a few mistakes made, and I know our coaches worked right away on film. But all in all, you know, win's a win. You can sleep a lot easier at night, I'm telling you, as a coach when you win. So I'm excited. I thought the whole game, I love the atmosphere, love the crowd support. It was a good day.
And you talked about the atmosphere. The atmosphere out there was great. What do you think about this new Strawberry Stadium experience?
Well, you know, we're working hard. It's a work in progress, but I was pleased with the concourse area. And next week, this coming up game, I hope to even have a saxophone player underneath there. But we had Voodoo Barbecue. We had a bunch of our sponsors were there, and they did very, very well. We had a kids zone. You know, we've tried some new things to make it an enjoyable experience, and our goal is that 45 minutes before the ball game, you can move out of the tailgating area into the concourse area, get something to eat, enjoy some music, you know, listen to what's going on. And then actually what we did too, Hunter, is if you had to wait in line in concessions, there was actually a radio or speaker system so you could hear what was going on, you know, inside the stadium so you didn't miss anything.
And coming up next week against Lamar, it's the Hall of Fame game. Can you tell us about the events for that?
Well, you know, we're going to bring back some people, and I don't have all their names, but obviously anybody that's in the Hall of Fame, we're excited. That's been a great group that's worked very, very hard on that. You know, our alumni agency has worked on bringing them together in our athletic department. It's going to be a special day. I think we'll keep improving with our promotions and keep getting better. I think Carly Cryer did a great job. And I got to say, hands off to one of my assistants, a couple of guys, but everybody did real well and as far as my staff. But Andrew Bishak, who's my right-hand man, did a wonderful job. But it's going to be a great day. You know, I'm putting you in charge of the weather, so I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. But we hope that everybody will come out and join us for Hall of Fame Day.
Moving on to soccer, the ladies over the weekend won 2 more matches to set the best start in Southeastern history. They have 3 home matches coming up this week. What do you think?
Well, if you haven't seen them, you ought to come out and watch them. Even if you're not necessarily a huge soccer fan, which I think that sport's growing like, you know, a wildfire, but they do a wonderful job. And I tell you, they're cute off the court, you know, off the field, but they really like to mix it up. They're tough girls, and they're playing very, very well. I'll tell you, Blake does a wonderful job. He's a great tactician, great coach, and a great motivator, and boy, there's something to watch. So even if you just are a Southeastern fan and not necessarily soccer, you got to go out there and watch them because they really play to win, and they're fun, the fun group.
And staying in volleyball, this week the ladies will come home for their first match.
We got to, you know, and I have not seen a home volleyball match yet. I saw our green and gold game, and so we're anxious to get students in here and try to build them up. They've also started off pretty well, and they're young, so they can use all the support they can. So we hope that people will again become Southeastern fans and come see everything that we're doing.
And in golf, they're won the Southern Conference title in the spring, and now they're about to kick off the season again.
You know, Tim Baldwin does a wonderful job. We were in the top 40 all last year. We've got a lot of returning golfers back, so he's very, very optimistic. And you know, the older you get, I think you handle the pressure a little bit more. They handled it pretty well last year, but I think their goal is to again repeat as Southern Conference championship as champions and go on to the NCAA tournament.
Moving on to a team that really doesn't get a lot of publicity, the cross-country team, but they're actually really good. They're actually going to have their closest match of the season coming up against at the LSU Relays.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of fan support because you have to be a runner to stay and watch them, you know. So, but yeah, those guys and gals do a wonderful job. Sean has done a fantastic job of recruiting. We needed more women in our program, and Sean's done that. So, again, you can read all about it on the web, you know, and look at what they're doing. But those kids are very, very important. Sometimes they don't get the attention the other athletes do, but you know, as we try to shoot for a Southern Conference total athletic championship, they're very, very important and wonderful people, too, in our track program.
The Lion Athletics Association is a big fundraising key. Can you give us an update on them?
Well, we've asked them to do more and more. As you know, again, we talked about this on the last show, but they've been great. The Lions Athletics Association has helped us with concessions. They're helping us with promotions, and we really need everybody. And most schools that are successful in athletics, It's an athletic organization. If you look at LSU, it's their Tiger Athletic Foundation. Most schools that are successful have strong athletic groups, and we are really proud of what Junior Matthews and the Lions Athletic Association is doing. So if you're out there and you're listening and want to support athletics, please give us a call, and we'll take your membership, and you know, you'll be able to watch the success, because without scholarships and without funding, you know, I had an old coach say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. So without scholarship money and operations money, you know, we won't be able to do what we could do. So we appreciate everybody's support.
All right, Bart, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. To stay current on all Southeastern athletics, you can visit lionsports.net. For Southeastern Athletic Director Bart Belaires, I'm Hunter Robinson. Thanks for watching.